This video is made to understand mental health and create awareness for teens. So what is mental health? Mental health is your emotional, social, and psychological well-being. It affects how you think, feel, act, and handle stress. Good mental health helps you learn, work, and connect with others. It's important at every stage of life, from childhood to adulthood. Mental health is more than the absence of mental disorders. It exists on a complex continuum which is experienced differently from one person to the next, with varying degrees of difficulty and distress and potentially very different social and clinical outcomes. This is said by the World Health Organization. So, two concepts of mental health are mental health is just as important as physical health, meaning you should take care of your mental health just as much as you take care of your physical body, and everyone has mental health, meaning that it's not just people with a diagnosis, it's a spectrum, just as the quote above stated. Mental health versus mental illness. Mental health is your overall emotional and social well-being. Mental illness is a diagnosed medical condition affecting mood or behavior. You can have poor mental health without a mental illness, and you can have a mental illness and still feel well at times. So the importance of advocating for mental health is that it can spread awareness, fight stigma, offer hope and support to people who feel alone, encourage people to seek help, inspire early action, and build empathy. So recognizing the warning signs. Noticing early signs can tell you when it's time to ask for help. For many, understanding what's really going on is the first step towards getting better. Some common signs of mental health struggles are constant worrying, mood swings, trouble focusing, withdrawing from friends or activities, big changes in sleep, low energy or feeling exhausted, thoughts of self-harm, obsessing over appearance or weight, using alcohol or drugs to cope. In 2024, over 5.2 million teens experienced a major depressive episode, yet more than half did not receive treatment. This was said by the Bright Path Behavioral Health. This was an infographic I found that was useful from the National Institute of Mental Health, which can be used for people who are struggling with depression specifically. And this is a really good source to go to if you want to understand more about certain mental illnesses and how to get help for them. Some other places to get help are the 90-Day Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, the Safe UT app, or the Trevor Project. How do you take care of your well-being? Well, you can take a break, go on a walk, or meditate. I personally like to go listen to music and rock around my neighborhood, or go to the library and read a book. Language around mental health. We should use person-first language to focus on the person and not their illness. For example, you can say, he lost to suicide instead of saying he committed suicide. Safety plans and examples. What is a safety plan? It's a short personal list of coping steps and supports, and it can help people when they are in crisis. And who is it for? It is for people who are at high risk of suicide or self-harming, and listening and understanding the person helps create a useful plan that they can use. So there are 6 steps of a safety plan, which is recognizing the warning signs, writing them down, the internal coping strategies that you can use, the social contacts who can distract you, family, friends who can help, professionals or agencies to contact, and how to make the environment a safe place. So after the plan, you can assess and check if the plan can be easily used. You can discuss and talk about where to keep the plan for easy access, evaluate to make sure the plan fits your needs and abilities, and review and update the plan when things change. Thank you so much. This presentation was made by SlidesGo. And here are my sources I used.